Hi, I'm Leah. Welcome to number 95. In an effort to slow down and savour all the beautiful moments life has to offer, I've just bought a charming 1930s period property on the outskirts of Nottinghamshire and renovating it brick by brick. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I feel like 2025 is going to be a bloody great year, let's just put it that way. First of all, I just wanted to give you a bit of an update as to the renovation and life and everything else. So first and foremost, as you can see, not much has changed from behind me. However, today, that's going to change. Let's just bring it back to the update for a second though. We've had a bit of a personal situation going on, and it's meant that we now have zero budget for the renovation. Yeah. What it's basically meant is that we have £0, and you heard me right, £0 for the renovation, which obviously is not ideal, and it was not in our plan to get to this point. It is what it is. I think every month we'll be buying small bits here and there for the house. So although we have a £0 budget, we do have a very, 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 very small budget. Yeah, it's going to be a difficult few months, I think, with the renovation, but I am determined to make progress in some form. And this is the next part of the conversation, which is what we're doing today. And I'm a little bit excited, but I'm also a bit nervous. I will say, I don't know if you can hear, but excuse me, that was not timed specifically for this moment, but I was not very well yesterday and I was literally in bed all day. Sorry if you can hear Pepper on the floor, by the way, she's playing with her toys, it might squeak. I was sick in bed yesterday for the majority of the day. I was posting on my phone in bed. I wasn't doing anything extra. I wasn't even recording. I think I did one voice recording of one short, I think. But the rest of the time I was just in bed watching YouTube. So today I don't feel 100%. I don't know if I'll be able to do a full day of renovating. I might just have to stop at 12. It's now 10:20, but I might have to stop at 12 and not do anything for the rest of the day. However, I am determined to make progress in some way. I think, so there's two things I wanted to do today, but I don't think I'm going to get to do both. I'm going to only choose to do one, I think, because I don't feel great. So the first thing that I was thinking about doing was to remove the dirt and clean up the brick on this fireplace. So this is one of the things that we've bought in the last few days. I bought this off Amazon, I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was a tenner or like £9 or something. Basically, I wanted to get a really good brick cleaner. I don't actually know if this is good, but it looks like it will do the job. So I am wanting to use this on the bricks. I wanted to use something that was specific for bricks because I don't want to ruin the bricks in any form. So we bought this brush to clean the bricks, but it's not bristles like you have in your hair, it's wire, and it's actually probably a bit too much for the bricks. It's actually, we've tried it on one brick and it's leaving marks, which I don't want. So I'm not going to be using this anytime soon. What I'm probably going to do is use kind of like a dustpan and brush kind of brush rather than this. Ow, that hurt. I'm gonna put this down. Anyway, so that's one of the projects that I wanted to do this week. I think I'm not gonna do that today because it contains some form of acid. I have to be really careful when I'm using it, not to get it on my skin, my eyes, whatever. And so I want to do that when I'm fully present and not half asleep and not half sick. So I'm going to be doing that probably later this week. For now, I'm going to trial something that I saw online of how to remove the Artex from the ceiling. So apparently, window glass cleaner can remove Artex. I don't know if this is true. Apparently it's because there's vinegar in it, and it does say that there's vinegar in it, so I'm hopeful. And I will say, obviously this is half gone. We've obviously used this product around the house on the windows, so I'm hopeful that we don't need to buy any of the product for the Artex removal because we ain't got no budget anymore. So I'm hopeful that this will do the job. In order to fully clean these bricks that I had planned to do, I needed to clean this room. So I decided to put on Calm Down by Rema and Selena Gomez and get to work. Right, I'm gonna leave that. I mean, that's gonna drip. Is that normal? Probably. I'm gonna leave that. I don't wanna waste this, so if it doesn't work, I don't wanna, you know, waste the whole product, but yeah, let's see if that works. That smells weird. It's probably been 5 minutes max since I put the stuff on the ceiling, but my impatient ADHD self just can't wait. So I'm taking my wallpaper stripper tool, which by the way is really handy, and it was like £6 from Amazon, so. I mean, no. So the next day it was time to try and clean these bricks, and to be honest I was slightly nervous about it. I didn't really know what I was doing. Obviously I was just following the instructions on the acid tub, so it was just kind of, yeah, just winging it almost, but obviously following the instructions too. As I was using the product for the first time, I didn't want to ruin the bricks, and I didn't know how the acid was going to react on the bricks. So in order to make sure that nothing happened, I used kind of a very small amount, probably smaller than you'll actually need going forward. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't affect the bricks negatively. So I just went in with a small amount first, and that's what you'll see here. You'll see me using water to begin with that's already on the brush, and that's what the instructions said to do, to wet the bricks first and then use the product. Then 20 minutes later, come back and scrub it with cold, clean water. And so that's what I did. You can tell by the ones that I've just cleaned how good this is going to look at the end. I'm so excited for that. You can clearly tell that the acid worked really well on those. Obviously, as you can probably see from where I'm spraying the water now, you can tell that there's plaster remnants more on the front than the side. So although the side came out really, really nicely, I was under no illusion that the front side was probably going to take a bit more work, which it did. I just want to have a serious, quick chat about renovating. How are we doing this if we're not fit? Like, just asking for a friend. Sorry, but I am so unfit. And, like, I got tired from doing those bricks. How are you doing it? If you are renovating, please tell me how you're doing this, because I don't understand. I am so unfit. I am out of breath after like 5 minutes. I know I have asthma, but this is like next level unfitness. Do you know what I mean? how are we doing this? How are we functioning when we're not fit? We're doing renovations. Do you get fit during renovations? I mean, surely, because quite frankly, I'm appalled at how unfit I am. Yeah.